times from all the lives. And hi, this is Fiasconauts for Octobar. Bunch of octopi at a bar.
Yeah,
sure. Anyway, Ben had a sudden assignment that had to happen today, so he unfortunately will not be joining us today, and Jones is still on his big important assignment, so he's not joining us today. So we're doing a 3-individual fiasco. It'll be a snappy little Halloween horror fest. We are not doing Camp Death.
It's gonna be more like the Peanuts holiday special, you know?
cozy.
It's not like a whole movie, but it's more than one episode of a show. It's
Right.
like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like 80 minutes.
Yeah.
70 minutes.
70, just long enough to qualify. So we're doing Death on Paradise Island by Chris Tappan or Tappan.
Sent in.
How
do I send one in?
Submitted.
What's the email address?
Basically tweet me.
Oh, okay.
And make sure your name is on it.
Sure.
Because I'd lose your name if it's not on it, and I don't know what's happening, and then we don't do it. Also, just kind of a tip, we've gotten some very, very, very good play sets, and I feel bad because they're historically based, and we just don't ever seem to do those because we never on the day it's always we don't know anything about that. We
we'll
would
make
suck.
buffoons of ourselves.
Yeah, it would not be. So it's our failing, not yours, if you've created a beautiful historical and well done fiasco playset and we haven't done it. But apologies. Don't feel as though your work is not going appreciated. It is. That's a weird way to phrase that. Anyway, Death on Paradise Island. Chris Tappan. Welcome to the Paradise Island Resort, located on a small private island in the Caribbean. Guests come from across the world seeking pleasure, fun, and relaxation, in that order. The mysterious Igor Karkin founded the resort 70 years ago. Though he must be over a century old, Igor still is involved in the running of the resort. No one asks too many questions, as every guest leaves fully satisfied. Aside from the lavish 5-star all-inclusive resort, you will only find a small airport on Paradise Island, the only way on and off the island. This tropical getaway is only filled with like-minded individuals looking to get away and escape their normal life. As long as you have an open mind, deep pockets, and don't ask too many questions, you are welcome to enjoy the pleasures found only at the Paradise Island Resort. Movie TV night inspirations: Club Dread, of course, Death in Paradise, Weekend at Bernie's 2, Ibiza, just the place, or is that a show too? Club Paradise, Dr. No, Enter the Dragon, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Great.
A varied list.
Yeah. Like I'm ever going to watch Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Have you never seen that?
No.
That movie's actually really good.
Like I'm ever going to watch that.
You don't like Kristen Bell?
Love Kristen Bell.
She's in it, man. You should watch it.
But I don't like Jason Segel, dude.
Jason Segel rules.
Jason Segel's great in it. You don't like him because he's a U type.
What?
Do you hate Thomas Middleditch too?
No, I love Thomas Middleditch.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
He's just or Kyle Bossman type. He's just you, but a little taller and bigger.
No way.
Yeah.
He's got a totally different comedic perspective.
There's a really funny part where he's singing and playing a piano. He's like a musician.
Yeah.
And he's just like, go see a psychiatrist. I hate the psychiatrist. Go fucking see one. I'm not gonna do it. It's good. It's funny.
And it's probably actual improvisation.
Yeah. It's a good movie, dude.
Okay, all right.
It's good.
I honestly, now I'm tempted to take your words for it.
You should.
Okay.
Did you see I Love You, Man? It has kind of similar vibes to that, sort of.
No, what was I Love You, Man?
I Love You, Man is the Paul Rudd. Is Jason Segel in that one too? Yeah. Where
I just remember they take mushrooms and go see Cirque du Soleil.
he's like a domineering best friend,
Okay.
but they love each other in the end. It's like a bromance with a capital B and a capital R intercapped. But not in a sexual way. It's about brotherly, platonic love. It's cute. It's a good movie. Sure. Anyway, Forgetting Sarah Marshall is good.
Okay.
So screw you, Kyle.
But despite that, it is October. We're going to make this creepy.
We're gonna
People
make it
will
creepy.
die.
Everyone's going to die. If Kyle's not dead in Act 1, we've done something wrong.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to roll in the dice. Roll in the dice. Okay. You guys like Young Frankenstein?
It's like maybe my favorite comedy.
That was a
Whoa.
5. Wow, really?
Hube's
I didn't know
favorite.
Yeah.
that. I like Young Frankenstein.
Love it. Gene
Wow,
Wilder.
what a crap roll.
I feel like you say that every single
Oh,
time.
that's because dice are just random and
Haven't had a good roll
This
in a
seems
while.
like a great roll.
well, no
And
ones.
variety.
Yep, I'm
No
skipping all the
ones.
I'm
Oh,
skipping
no
all the
ones.
ones. So in terms of relationships,
Well, hang on, just so
okay.
they all know.
Yes.
0 ones, 1 2, 3 threes, hey. 2 4s, 3 5s, and 3 6s.
3 6s.
Mark of the Beast!
Mark of the Beast, bro! Halloween!
Etch that into your desks, bros.
Pentagrams!
So we lost life of the party as a relationship. That's gone.
Damn
As
it.
a primary
Scheiße.
category, yep. The remaining categories are lust, crime, newfound friends, which I love, always on the job, and my favorite, paranoia.
Dude, love paranoia.
Huber, you and I will have a paranoia relationship.
Yes.
What number is that? 6?
That is a 6.
That is
'Kay.
perfect.
Oh, we're using our phone just kind of save the Earth. Also, Jones was unreachable.
Paranoia.
What was that T-shirt you made back in the day? I cannot be reached.
I can't be
I
reached.
can't be reached.
Paranoia.
You don't have to fill it in. You can do a top category for someone else too.
Ian and I,
Ah.
newfound friends.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Was that
Good
a-
category,
what's that, a
dude.
foof?
Number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, far.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So remaining relationship is myself and Kylie. Lust and crime are always fun.
What is under always on the job? I need a clearer.
Yeah, let's
idea
take
of
a
what that
glance.
category
Always
is.
on the job.
Journalist, dude. That's what I want to be. Like I'm coming to this island for a scoop.
Well, we could do that.
Huber can't. Huber's locked in.
What kind of camera is that? Is that a still camera with a huge long lens on it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Paparazzi style.
He's holding, yeah. Always on the Job contains millionaire investor and big idea guy, yoga instructor and fellow yogi, psychiatrist and schizophrenic, modeling scout and next top model.
Ooh,
5 is just detectives.
great.
And 6 is doctor and hypochondriac. Ooh, some of those are pretty good. Under lust, we've got 2 ships passing in the night, secret lovers, newlyweds eager to pop their cherries, drunken night together, but one does not remember. One of them doesn't remember. First overnight trip together, couple with 20-year age gap. Crime is murderers on the run, drug dealer and first-time customer. 3 is hitman and target. 4 is con artist and mark. 5 is former cellmates at Sing Sing. 6 is embezzler and accountant lackey. I like always on the job, honestly.
I kind of like it too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so you and I, I'll read it over here. You and I will be always on the job. Right? That's what's always.
Always on the job. Okay. Let me see about these newfound friends. Hotel room neighbors is so funny. We have no ones. I can't even do that. Same exact position, but vastly different salaries is way too funny. That's it. That is what you are. Same exact profession, but vastly different salaries.
That's
newfound friends. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
You're up, Huber.
Okay. So I fill in paranoia or
Or
On the job?
always on the job. You were always on the job. Same exact positions. Same exact position, but vastly different salaries.
Profession.
Oh.
Huber, thinking deeply.
paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know you?
That's it? That's what you're picking?
That's really good.
Do I know you?
Hold on.
Just plants the seeds.
Love that, Huber.
4. Okay, that's our last 4.
Do I
Good
know
pick,
you?
Hubie.
Do I
That's a
know
really
you?
smart one. Do I know you? Okay, so filling in always on the job,
The
I have.
game, dude.
Oh baby,
Good one.
yeah, I love the game, the movie starring Michael Douglas, not the pickup style.
Turns out it was a game the whole time. Let me ruin
Thanks,
that movie
Brandon
for you.
Jones.
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3 threes, no 4s, 2 5s, and 2 6s. Always on the job. We could do yoga instructor and fellow yogi, psychiatrist and schizophrenic. I kind of want to avoid that one.
It's hard to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 detectives
Mm-hmm.
and 6 doctor. Let's be. You want to be detectives?
Yeah. Always on the job detectives is very funny.
Yeah.
Wait, hold.
Huh?
That means we're going to be 3 detectives. No, let's do it.
Yeah,
3 detectives.
So I'm like some hotshot detective, and Huber like makes no money.
Yeah.
And I'm somewhere in between.
We're all 3 detectives because, if it's not clear, Huber and I's card says same exact profession but vastly different salaries.
Yeah.
And he and I are both detectives.
Mm-hmm.
I guess by the virtue of what we picked, no matter what job we chose,
Yeah.
well, some of them weren't both the same job. Like modeling scout or doctor and hypochondriac, we could be different things.
Too late.
Too late.
I love the idea of 3 detectives coming to this creepy island
Yeah.
to try to figure out what's going on.
Whether or not we came together or separately, probably separately, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because we're newfound friends, so we just met.
All right, so we have no 4s and no 1s. So I'm
Maybe,
gonna,
oh wait, oh my god,
Huh.
oh my god, what if there's a detective convention happening? And like during the detective convention, like all these crazy things start happening. So all these detectives are all trying to crack the case.
It'll have to be. That's really funny. It'll have to be a small time convention though, because like even access to this island is extremely
yeah.
limited.
Oh yeah.
You have to be a millionaire to be on this island. We'll figure out how Huber got here.
Okay.
They give away like one grant or like one like the raffle winner.
Yeah.
Everyone like looks down at you. Oh, are you the raffle winner? Or something?
Ooh, we're on an island, so need to stay is so good.
So this on a 3-player game, 1 need, 1 location, 1 object. So we only have 1 need.
yeah.
So make it count.
So who? I mean,
What are the?
So I think you and Huber have a need to stay,
Okay.
and that will be our 5. No 5s left. Cause you're all I need.
Need to stay. So I do location now?
You could fill in the need, or you could do a location or an object. If you choose to do locations, you'll have to read all of them because we like to know.
Location.
Yeah. Give us a good feel of this island, dude.
Yeah.
What is this island
Poolside.
like? Okay.
Accommodations. Mm-hmm. My personal favorite, staff only.
Read me some staff onlys.
Here,
Behind
read all of them. Start from the top and read them all.
Okay.
Poolside, we don't have a 1.
Well, it doesn't matter. We just want to know.
Under the pool, waterfall, swim up bar, crowded hot tub. At the top of the pool slide, private cabana party, riding down the lazy river.
Wow, we got a lazy river.
Nice.
Accommodations, under the 4-post bed,
Ugh.
balcony overseeing the pool, overwater bungalow suite, walk-in closet, in the shower, stuck in broken elevator. Staff only, behind the registration desk, room service supply closet, landscape equipment shed, kitchen walk-in freezer. These murder locations.
Oh, these
Yeah,
are
those are
all
murder.
murder
Top
locations.
tier.
Murder locations.
Those are all murder
Liquor
locations.
storage room, employee break room. Around the
most
resort,
gruesome of them all.
around the resort, couples massage room, sauna, empty fitness center, clothing optional beach, on the water riding jet skis, center of hedge maze.
Hedge mage.
Classic.
At night,
Hedge mage.
DJ Rasta's nightclub, bonfire down on the beach,
TJ Rasta.
50s themed diner open 24/7, day glow party, dueling Tony's karaoke bar, backstage at guest talent show, resort's secrets,
Ooh.
ancient native burial ground,
Pass. Too easy.
crumbling stone ruins, metal hatch buried on the beach,
Beloved.
high-tech resort surveillance control room,
We presumed that would be there.
off-limits jungle,
Oh my
underground compound beneath the resort.
See, this is why we read all of them.
Yes.
Because it's important to know.
Off Limits Jungle is so funny.
All right, I like. You're right. I like resorts secrets.
Yeah. So does that go to Bossman and myself,
Yeah,
or you and Bossman?
You guys.
Okay. So resorts secrets.
Okay, that gives us a reason to be here. We're looking for whatever that is.
For the resorts secrets.
We're trying to solve whatever that is. Okay.
All right. Let me just
secrets.
look at the needs under to stay.
Stay with me.
To stay.
Yeah, he got sued, didn't he?
Who?
That guy who made that song.
Oh, because it's
Smith?
the same three
Yeah.
notes.
Really?
Did he get sued for that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Dude, people be suing.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
People like have sued each other over Creep, the Radiohead song, because it's like, who would have thought that coming up with 3 of the same chords would be like an idea?
What about Vanilla Ice and?
Oh, yeah.
Bowie or Queen?
Unapproved-
Is that
Queen.
Unapproved. Well, it's Under Pressure.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's both.
Bowie Queen combo.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the
I don't
combo.
know whose album was that originally?
You know, they
on?
never performed that song live together.
Oh.
Not once.
Wow.
Why?
Bowie and Queen. It never happened.
What
Are they mad at each other?
It just never happened.
I thought the music video was a live performance music video. I'm sure they just filmed it, but
Yeah.
They were on
Weird.
green screen.
yeah. Blue screen then.
Yes, of course.
No live show of it.
One of Bowie's eyes did not show up.
Either way, it wouldn't. Blue or green. Oh, no, wait. He just had the one big pupil, right? Anyway, so we can save whichever one of these we do last, we can do a wild card. So I'll just look at the needs to stay real quick. Alive a little while longer, on the island forever, off the radar, in the fully booked overwater bungalows, out of trouble, up all night, every night. I'm going to look at objects, actually. I really like objects. So this would be for for Kyle and Hubie.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do one, but I'll read them anyway. Essential, satellite phone, suitcase full of Pepto-Bismol. That's important. Fake passports, noise-canceling headphones, DEET insect repellent spray. Ooh, illegal in these parts. Flask filled with unknown liquid. 2 is illicit. Repackaged condoms with pinholes throughout latex. Oh,
Good
Jesus.
Lord.
2
That's
stolen,
sinister.
Yeah, 2
God.
stolen prosthetic arms, falsified tax returns, suitcase full of chopped up body parts. I hope there's a suitcase in every one of these. It seems like there almost is a suitcase in every one of these. 100 kilos of processed opium. Wow, that's like a lot of that's a lot, right? Cocaine/Viagra concoction. 3 is weapon. Bottle
I'm
of
sure that
cyanide
exists.
pills. I'm sure. Yeah.
God.
Get priapism and explode. Fishing rod rigged with huge hook. Old pirate sword. Kayak paddle. These are all murder weapons. Yeah. Oh, it's weapons. Duh. Dull machete. Suitcase full of guns. 4 valuable. Suitcase full of cash. 23-year-old bottle of Pappy Van Winkle. $10 million.
Which, by the way, if you think Pappy Van Winkle is just a funny word that this author came up with, Huber confirmed that's a very expensive bottle of liquor.
It is.
I don't know if I could respect such a silly named
Yeah.
alcohol.
What's
like
the-
I'm not paying more than a grand for that. You know?
Pappy. My old Pappy.
Pappy Van Winkle. A $10 million check made payable to cash. A 4-digit room safe code written on a napkin.
Yep.
Stolen credit card. Extremely rare wild orchid. We could go adaptation on this. 5 information. Original resort blueprints. That's cool. Warning written in blood. Igor Karkin's birth certificate. Printout of every guest's credit card on file. Black and white photo with half the faces crossed out. Ooh, creepy. And master key to every resort room. Man, those are real good.
Yeah.
Sentimental. 6. Engagement ring with large diamond. World War II military issued lighter. Suitcase full of newspaper clippings. Sobriety coin. Digital camera with romantic photos. And positive pregnancy test. I gotta go with information. Ah, damn it. We don't have a 5. No!
Oh.
Blast.
Infamous.
So what do we have? We have 2, 3, and 6. So we could do. I don't want to do illicit. We could do weapon, or sentimental.
Sentimental. I can just find my own weapon.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to find some weapons.
Fair enough.
There is an issue where we have 4 dice left, where there
And-
should only be 3.
I think I didn't take one.
Okay.
I have 3.
I have 2.
But why do I have 3? Oh, I didn't write down.
It is Resort Secrets.
Oh, yeah. What is it? The location?
No, that is a need, isn't it? Resort
No,
Secrets?
it's the location.
Location, you're totally right.
You know what's got good secrets?
Hmm.
Mario.
Oh,
You know what? You're right.
it does have good secrets.
You're
Good
right.
secrets.
Yeah. Wait, so do we fill in the one with me and Huber? Is that what was
yeah,
that?
You
That
got
was
that 6. That's a sentimental.
sentimental.
Even though none of those really sing to me either. But, okay. So you don't have a... Oh, yeah, you do.
You don't have a clue.
What is that?
I don't
So
know, but
what are you doing?
I like when people say that in
What are you
movies.
doing? What was need to stay? Maybe that's the one Huber's missing? Yeah. Huber's
That was
missing.
a 5.
Oh, okay. What was exact same position but vastly different salaries under Newfound Friends?
That was 2.
2. I need that
Okay.
2.
Okay,
Oh,
so we
here go.
only have 3s
so we
left.
only have 3s left. So location resort secrets is going to be a 3, or well, whichever one we do last can be anything.
Right. So
Right,
I
everything
want to
else
look at the tolerable 3s.
The best 3s, yeah.
All right, so I think we have to do Metal Hatch Buried on the Beach.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
it's very Lost-esque, but
Heck yeah.
if it's a 3 I'm cool with, we got to go with it.
That was one of the 2 I liked anyway.
Okay, cool.
Everything is Lost-esque.
Metal.
Yeah.
I
That's why
suppose
Lost
when you
is so
when you
good.
spray and pray that hard, it's kind of just you're gonna hit everything. Metal hatch on the beach. What was
I don't know if it's on the beach. Sorry.
Yeah, it was.
It was?
I'm pretty sure.
it? Well, let's read it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Metal Hatch Buried in the Beach.
Now I choose an object.
Hatch or a location, whichever one has a worse 3, save for last.
It's either weapon or staff only.
Wait, we already got our head categories.
Yeah, you're filling in.
Filling
need
in,
to stay
need to
or
stay.
or sentimental.
Got it. Sentimental 3 suitcase full of newspaper clippings.
That's probably the best one in that category.
I kind of like it.
I like that, and the other one is to stay under the radar, which is I think a little obvious.
Yeah,
Like, we're
so
all
let's do suitcase full of newspaper
Wait.
clippings.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's right here.
Yep.
Okay, suitcase full of newspaper clippings, and then I get. What's happening?
What is happening?
Oh, this 3 goes here. We're so bad at, or I'm so bad at keeping track of where dice are supposed to be.
What is happening?
All right, so now we can do any of these. So which one sings to you, gentlemen's? To stay, need to stay, alive a little while longer, on the island forever, off the radar, in the fully booked overwater bungalows, out of trouble, or up all night, every night.
I need to stay in that bungalow, man.
I kind of like that.
That one seems the most.
It's like a simple, cute objective.
yeah,
I need to stay in that bungalow.
I need to stay there.
Yeah.
gotta stay there.
I need to sleep.
Okay.
So, so write that on here, Hubie. Need to stay in the fully booked overwater bungalows. And overwater bungalows is capitalized. Well, they're all capitalized. So
Bungalow.
Okay.
That's a guess. Bungalows.
Nailed it, dude.
Bungalows.
Oh
that's
no, that's an O.
No,
Yeah, that's a.
that's an A.
It's a
That was
six.
that's an A.
It looks like a 6.
That was
Oh yeah, you nailed it. Perfect spelling as usual. Okay. Okay. So run us down who you are.
I am an always-on-the-job detective. I need to find the resort's secret, in particular, the metal hatch buried in the beach.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's a location important to Kyle and myself. Hubesley.
Kyle and I may know each other. We're not quite sure.
But we're paranoid about it.
Very
Yeah.
paranoid.
Yeah. It's not a thing that we're just casual about. In our minds, it's really, we're racking our brains for that.
like,
Yes.
Do I know you?
Yes.
And one of us has a suitcase full of newspaper clippings.
Or you can find it.
Or we
It
can
just has
find
to be important to both of you for
Got
whatever
it.
reason.
Okay.
Okay, and then Hubesley and I are newfound friends We have the same exact profession, as do we all. We're all detectives, but at vastly different salaries. So one of us makes way more doing detective work than the other. And then we have a need to stay, both of us have a need to stay in the fully booked overwater bungalows. So here's the thing. We both want to stay in the overwater bungalows.
Yeah.
So that could mean... Oh, no, but we're newfound friends. That's tricky.
So like, should we? There's only one bed. Should we stay together or?
It's booked. It's booked
It's
up.
fully booked.
It's full.
Like,
It's for
neither
sure
of us-
fully booked. Yeah.
I think...
Should we sleep
ooh.
on this person's
Well,
floor?
this
Like,
could be... This
knock
could be
on their
good.
door.
Due to a scheduling mishap, it was overbooked. Or it was fully booked. We were supposed to each have rooms in the overwater bungalows, but they bungalowed it.
Oh.
And now neither of us have a room at all, I think.
Yeah.
Got it.
But we were supposed to be in the overwater bungalows, and we won't settle for less.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's a fun part of your character if they have other rooms available.
Right.
yeah.
But you will not accept those other
I
rooms.
need that overwater
Yes.
bungalow.
Yep.
And we're willing to kill for it.
I love the sound of water when I sleep.
You need it.
And it's like, well, sir, we have other rooms that are oceanside.
They're not over water.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
over water. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Does the
Yeah.
floor have glass so you can see below it?
For
Oh, yeah, of
sure it
course.
does. For sure it does.
Absolutely. How else are you going to know you're over water?
So we're all playing detectives.
We're all detectives.
Huber, I really wanted to play like Mike
Ermintrout?
Ermintrout. Yeah, just kind of like a, all right,
All right.
if you say so. You know, just like that,
you say so.
at that level, just
part
like
of the job.
yeah. I'll start there. I think it's a little unfair to just do like a impression as your character. So
Still so good.
I
That's
don't
where
know.
I'll
It's
start.
worked for us in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are you going to do? He's writing detective,
Yep.
taking up most of the page with detective.
Detective.
It's going to have to be a short one. I thought for a second you were going to write Huber. Close.
My names are always nods.
always a nod.
Not always, but a lot of the time.
And sometimes he doesn't tell us what the nod is. He lets it go over our head.
Because someone out
Named
there
after a gorilla.
Yeah.
will get it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do a nod too.
One of you
We'll feel special.
will feel special.
So my name is Marv Silverback.
Love it. Like a gorilla.
Yeah.
I'm Detective Holder.
Not Holden.
Holder.
Holder.
So it's not the Expanse.
No. Oh, Expanse.
Expanse, dude.
Best thing Bezos has ever done.
You know what? Kind of nailed that one, Bezos.
Good job, Bezos.
Oh wait, I thought of a really. I saw like a thing that was a really funny name. Did I write it down?
I want to be like a very particular kind of detective too, because I feel like this island is so extravagant, just like the kind of thing I'll never see in my own lifetime.
Like Crazy Rich Asians style.
Yeah, and so like I want him to have like
Dang,
he is like a jewel detective. You know what I mean? If you lost jewelry,
Oh,
you
yeah.
call this guy.
Definitely. It's really good. He's a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when he walks into a room, he like puts on leather gloves to like snoop around.
I'll just be a second.
Crazy Rich Asians. Did you see it?
I did not.
It's good. It's really good.
It looks like a romantic comedy to me.
It is.
The romantic comedy is dead. It's the romantic dramedy.
Ooh.
That's where we are in
I'll
this day and age.
I'll see your one nod, Huber, and I'll raise you two nods.
Ooh, this is good.
Veronica Rust.
Detective Veronica Rust.
Excellent.
That's a couple of nods.
Do you nod?
Do you even nod?
Do you nod, dude?
Oh, do you guys know Pro ZD?
Yes.
I think I was standing next to him waiting for a lift at the airport. last night.
Lucky. Was he
Yeah.
doing voices?
He was not doing voices. He
Oh,
was
okay.
standing there like a normal person. I
Yeah.
was really pissed.
Yeah.
I kept like looking over at him. I'm like, do the thing.
Yeah, it'd be a hard guy to approach.
Yeah, I did not approach.
Yeah.
I was listening to Walker Lukens or something, who you might dig actually.
How long? Like, it takes way too long to get a ride at that airport.
Last night
It's
the
just-
airport was bonkers.
Yes.
I mean LAX is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because everyone's flying in for Red Dead.
Yeah, they're flying in.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Flying in. I was like, it's every time I fly in, I'm like, it's a Monday, it'll be fine, and it's
Yeah.
a nightmare. I'm like, oh, it's a Wednesday, it'll be fine, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's just a poorly designed airport.
It's a bad
Anyway,
airport.
Actually, they could be flying in for the World Series.
They could be
For
flying
real.
in for the World
Wait, are they
Series.
in Boston tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta get here early, man. Hey, home game is
There are
Thursday.
other nights.
man.
What's
There are
the
other nights, Kyle.
home game on Friday?
Okay.
Get here early, dude. Come here for the week. Fly out for the week. Check out the pier.
Yep.
Hit up Dodger
Gotta check
Stadium.
out that pier.
You got to see that wax museum.
If you're dropping $1K a ticket, you know, you might as
get
well make
you.
it worth it.
I will
get you.
say the Hollywood Museum in obviously Hollywood. It's next to Mel's Diner. Actually, a really good museum.
Oh.
Hollywood is a death trap.
Not worth visiting.
Is terrible.
Yeah.
Don't be hoodwinked. But the Hollywood Museum, if you do find yourself in the nightmarish hellscape of Hollywood, check out the Hollywood Museum. It's cute. It's got.
Check out the ArcLight
Good stuff.
Hollywood.
I prefer the ArcLight Culver City. It's a little more low key.
Smaller screens.
You can't go wrong with an arc light.
I'm not trying to prove anything. You know, I got anything to prove. With big
I like
screens.
it too. I like it. What's the one on the freeway that overlooks the freeway?
The ArcLight Sherman Oaks.
That one's cool.
What is it called? Galleria.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
which
yeah.
one you're talking about now. Yeah.
So cool.
Up on
Yep, yep, yep.
101.
Yeah.
The 101. I was in the Midwest. They don't put those in front of the highways. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anywho or anyhow?
I think.
any who is technically correct.
Yeah. As far as idioms go, colloquial speech. Anywho.
Are you trolling?
that I'm doing the total
Sure.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow is an actual word. Anywho is colloquial. Anywho, whatever. We have our names.
Yep.
Should we just?
I'm ready.
We'll go to Act 1 after this. Hello, welcome back to Fiasconauts. Act 1 begins right now with Marv Silverback.
Detective Marv Silverback, as we learn through the accolades on the wall of his office, is a crystal skull detective.
Oh.
If anyone is ever missing a crystal skull, they go to Marv because he's got connections within the community and he's just got a knack for finding the skulls that go missing.
Which they do very frequently.
Yep. You see him packing his bags. He's not looking happy. Very efficiently packing, tucking things really tight into his bag. And he hops on a boat. No, they said there's only one airport. That's the only one on here. Yep. You
The
see him,
island is surrounded by very jagged rocks, so
Yep.
you have to fly in.
You see him on the plane. Flight attendant offers peanuts. He waves it off. Doesn't want those. See him land on this beautiful island. The title appears.
Which is? Death at Paradise Island? Or
Sure. It's Death at Paradise Island. Yep. And he's in the lobby where Detective Veronica Rust and Detective Holder are bickering at the main desk.
No, I was promised a overwater bungalow suite, and I expect to be given an overwater bungalow suite.
I'm terribly sorry. It appears as if you didn't make that reservation.
My assistant assured me that the reservation was made.
You have an assistant?
You don't have an assistant?
No.
What's your name? I'm Detective Veronica Rust.
I know. We've already met. I'm Detective Holder.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
we
I'm
met.
sorry.
We just met over there.
I forgot to compliment you on your suit. It's like a polyester affair.
Thanks. It's the only one I've got.
It shows. Anyway, look.
It's got like cigarette burns on it.
Yeah.
Heavy smoker.
Yeah.
Detective
Oh,
Holder.
yeah.
Yep.
I expect an overwater bungalow, like I was promised. I have the confirmation email right here. It was right here. I swear I had a confirmation email. Maybe I've been hacked or something, but I had it.
Look,
And
I'm sorry.
Can't something be arranged here?
What
we're
I see in the
detectives.
system is that a man named Oliver Tovell had this very bungalow reserved for at least 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, it seems as though 2 years ago he reserved both of those bungalows.
You're telling me that a man named Oliver Tovell 2
Yes.
years ago reserved the 2 overwater bungalows
Yes.
that Detective, what is it, Holder?
Holder.
And myself were meant to have today,
I
this
see
weekend.
no evidence of your reservation.
Listen, what's your name?
I already met you.
What's your name?
Rodney.
Rodney,
Yeah.
grab your supervisor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good call, Holder. We need to speak with your
All
supervisor.
right, so he walks to the back.
What are we going to do if we don't have a room?
I need the water to fall asleep.
Well, that's very specific, but like,
I was
we
wondering.
need somewhere to sleep.
Excuse me there.
Oh,
Hi.
hello.
Wondering. He's slow motion. He just stares at Detective Holder.
I'm Detective Holder. This is Detective Rust. Seems there's a problem with our reservation.
Or lack thereof.
Bead of sweat rolls down the side of his face. Good to meet you. Trying to play it cool, but you see his hand shake a little as he extends it to Detective Holder.
Is something wrong?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Listen. We made a
Detective Rust, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. There seems to be a mishap with our reservation.
Hmm.
Can you remedy this situation?
Doesn't seem like my problem.
What's he going to do?
It's not your problem. You're the supervisor of this hotel.
No, he's not. He's here for the convention. He's a detective.
My name is Marv Silverback. Have I met you?
The supervisor would be behind the desk. Holder.
Sorry.
Supervisor walks in.
Okay, I got it.
Ah, yes. Madam, there seems to have been a mix-up here with our rooms. We both...
Yes. Rodney caught me up. We're gonna offer you 2 great rooms at the top of the building.
No, see... Holder needs water under
need
the
the
bungalow
water. I
to
need
fall
the water.
asleep. He lives on a... What is it you said? A houseboat
It's a
earlier?
houseboat.
He lives on a houseboat. He's used to the... And I
Seattle.
just expect to be given what I pay for, which was an overwater bungalow. And I know that your system claims
Yes, that you don't have a
that I
reservation.
don't have a reservation.
However, we do see that you have paid us, and that is why I'm offering you the suite at the top of the building. The penthouse suite.
Fine. But wait, both of us?
Penthouse?
The one...
Unfortunately, yes, it is for the both of you.
Was everything booked or something?
I'm sorry, I assumed you two were in
We just
a
met.
relationship.
We just met over there.
Yeah, we just met.
You seem to make fast friends.
Well, I've always been a sociable, agreeable type person.
I've never stayed in a suite before, so.
Fine.
Here are your keys.
We'll share the... There's more than one bed, yes?
There is more than one bed.
All right, fine.
There
'Cause
are
I'm
3
not
beds in the penthouse.
going to share with a perfect stranger.
I'm sure the couch is more comfortable
Well,
than
there's
my
more
bed
than
at
one
home.
bed. Oh my god.
Now, if you will, please. I see we have another customer behind you who needs service.
Fine. She takes the key.
Okay.
I stare at Marv.
Marv stares back and nervously walks up to the desk and takes his spot. End scene.
Whoa.
Oh, I guess I got what I wanted. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
just took it all. Oh, and then I'm giving that right back to Ian.
Oh, okay. Thanks. All right. So what's Detective Holder up to?
They're going up to the suite.
Yeah.
Look here, Rust.
Yeah.
I've never been on a vacation in my life.
All right.
I need to stay in that damn bungalow.
I'm happy to hear you say that, actually, because now that we're here well, there's a camera in here. We'll just speak quietly. She holds, like, the brochure up in front of her face. She's like,
Careful.
oh, they have a pool bar, a swim-up bar.
The camera like slides to a different wall of the elevator because like.
Like, oh, never seen that before.
You ever seen 2001?
A Space Odyssey?
Yeah, the camera could be reading your lips.
All right. Well, we'll wait until we're in the suite then to discuss this.
This place might be bugged.
We'll do a sweep.
Okay.
So we go into the room
Yeah.
and we start doing the sweep.
Yeah.
There's bugs everywhere. Microphones everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
The hell is this place?
They bugged the hell out of this.
They're not even trying to hide it.
No, like that's just an actual microphone on a stand. They didn't even it doesn't even look like a decoration.
Listen, I'm calling the front desk. I don't know what this is. Maybe it was set up for some kind of sick game or something with the
Occam's
last
razor.
people.
Maybe they were doing a shoot up here and they just left their mic gear.
Call the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Detective Rust was right. We were doing a shoot up there.
You film movies up here?
Yes, that's what that was.
We're gonna tell him we need these bugs removed.
Yeah, we need we need these bugs removed.
Okay, we promise we'll have them removed.
It's like the conversation up here.
What kind of movies did you film up here?
What kind of movies you like?
Like action movies?
Yeah, action movies, like houseboat action movies.
What's he say?
Said they filmed the Houseboat series up here.
Houseboat? The houseboat series?
Yeah, the Houseboat. Right? Is that what you said?
All of
Yes. Yes.
them? Wow.
Most of them.
Well,
All
which
right.
one? Not 3 though.
Not 3, of course not.
All right. Well,
He's just. Is
I guess
he
we'll just-
responding to me?
I think he hears you.
Is he listening to the bugs and the phone?
No, Detective Rust, I cannot hear you, I assure you.
What's he say?
Says he can't hear you.
Uh-huh.
All right. We'll be waiting for the sweeper.
Okay, he'll show up very soon, thank you.
All right.
Follow me. I motion him into the bathroom.
Ooh.
I turn on the tub and the sink, and then I rummage around in my purse, and I take out a small device. And it has a suction cup at the bottom. I suction cup it to the countertop, and then I bring out like it looks kind of like an EKG meter or whatever from EPG whatever from Ghostbusters. You know the little. I take the little, except there are 4 antennae, and I take them out and like go like that, and then I switch it on, and it emits a low like. And I get all right, that. It creates sort of an electromagnetic interference field around myself.
Where the hell are you getting this tech?
What?
How do you have this?
Why do you not have one?
Is this your personal stash? Look, how long
I
have you
just
been
look. I'm always on the job.
How long
okay?
have you been a detective?
15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
How much
long-
money are you making?
Well, we don't need to discuss specifics, but I pull in.
Look, I haven't seen tech like this ever.
I mean, look, I bill based on clients. I have a lot of wealthy, famous clients. Some jobs I've gotten more than $1 million for a job.
$1 million?
Yeah, it's standard.
Standard?
Look, where are you
He pulls
from?
out a cigarette.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna smoke in the
Look,
penthouse suite?
I live
Wait.
on a houseboat, man.
Where?
Seattle.
A houseboat in Seattle.
Yeah. A houseboat in Seattle.
Does
I can barely pay for my dog food.
well, you have a dog?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. For a second, I was worried you were eating it. Well, look, it's immaterial. It's immaterial. What is material? I'll keep my voice down.
I've
I'm
been doing this
angry.
for 10 years, Veronica.
Yeah.
10 years.
10 years.
You're
Well,
telling me in 5 years I'll be making millions?
Hey, never say never, right? But here's what I wanted to say. We need. I don't know if they're. Whatever. We need to get into those bungalows.
Did Marv look familiar to you downstairs?
The detective?
Yeah.
No.
Silverback.
Marv
Where do I know
Silverback.
that name from?
I-
Silverback.
Have you seen the movie Congo?
Yeah, it's actually pretty bloody.
There's silverbacks in that. They're like gorillas, right?
Silverback.
Are you all right?
Scene.
You're right, I'm sorry, I forgot to pass out die.
Yeah, is that a black or a white?
I'm gonna say that's a black. Take a black for that. Yeah.
Okay. So then you give that to somebody. Give that to me or Kyle. Okay. Okay, so I'm immediately thereafter. I'm staring at Detective Holder, and he's just like he's blowing out smoke for an absurdly long amount of time, just staring at the countertop. Are you
mumbling silverback?
Yeah. Holder, are you all right? What
Yeah.
about that guy has got you so rattled?
I don't know. The way his eyes told me about his life.
What?
It's all right.
The way his
What were you
eyes-
saying?
I'm saying I want to stay in the damn overwater bungalows.
Me too. Me too.
So, here's what I propose. We gotta find somebody who's in. Look, I think it'll be easier if we just try to share one bungalow.
Yeah.
Trying to get two is gonna complicate things, okay?
Yeah.
So we'll just. I mean, unless. I'm not thrilled about the smoking, but whatever. You know, we could probably open the windows or whatever. But, what we need to do.
You know, we all have addictions, all right? Veronica?
True.
I'm sorry.
I have demons myself.
I throw it in the bathtub.
Sure. Great. I'll pick that up later.
You're in the bathtub.
No, we're standing in the bathroom, but
Got
the
it,
tub
got it,
is
got it.
running in the.
Got it.
We're not just standing in the water.
I thought you were. Yeah.
That'd be
Okay.
good.
Yo, I feel like I've known you my whole life.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm getting the sense that you just feel like you know everybody. Is that true?
Something about your eyes.
What? What about my eyes?
You seem sad.
Well,
You have sad eyes.
He touches her shoulder.
No, I don't.
Yep.
please don't.
That's where you're going.
Please don't do that. Please don't touch
She
her.
slaps it on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please don't touch her. Whatever. I don't think we've ever met before. I've never met Marv Silverback before. What I do know is I want an overwater bungalow, and I think the easiest way for us to do that is to just offer someone in a bungalow a trade. We have the penthouse. That's a good bargaining chip,
Yeah, you'd think they'd want it over a bungalow, right?
right? One would think. It's pretty great up here.
Unless they need that running water to fall asleep.
Right. Well, there is a fountain in the foyer here, so they could just move a bed out there. There are 36 rooms in this penthouse. It's absurd.
4 years.
What?
4 years in that water chamber.
I'm sorry, what? You spent 4 years in a water chamber?
Let's go ask him.
Hang on. Hang on. I need to know more about this water chamber, Detective Holder.
Huh? I shouldn't have said
The
that.
background behind him goes away. It's just blackness. All you see is blackness around him.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
Back to the bathroom.
We just met.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Something's just the energy in this place.
Things do seem a little off.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna level with you. I go to the detective convention every year, obviously. I'm a working professional. But I was especially excited about this year because I have heard some things about this resort.
I've never been invited to the convention. I never paid any attention to it, so I'm new to this whole thing.
That actually was perplexing me. How did you get here? I mean, no offense. It doesn't seem like you have a lot of capital.
The detective who was supposed to take my place never checked in. He just...
So
we
you
went
just-
to his place looking for him. He's just not there. Went to his house. So Detective Hawkins said I could go in his place.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is this part of some agency you work for or something?
Yeah. Seattle PD.
Oh, okay. So they sent you as a representative. Wait, are you a cop?
Detective.
A detective? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
a private investigator.
PI.
Yeah. Maybe that's your problem. You're working a salaryman's job. You got to go out on your own. Strike out on your own, Holder. Do you have a first name? Is that your first name? Or is that your last name?
It's my last name.
Oh. What's your first? Should I just call you Holder? Black. Okay.
Yeah, just call me Holder.
All right.
Detective Holder.
Sure. Well, how about this? You have a swimsuit?
Yeah,
He's already wearing it under his suit.
I'm ready to go.
Then put your pants. Oh, you've got a swimsuit under your suit? Wow.
Well, it's like boxers, but also a swimsuit.
Oh, all right.
So it's, just in case,
Okay.
ready to go.
All right.
But
well,
if you don't go in the pool, no harm, no foul. It's still boxers.
Sure. I noticed you didn't really have a suitcase. Do you have any other clothes than what you're wearing right now?
No, I pack light.
And scene has to end there.
Yeah. No, I pack light. All right, I gotta give that.
It was really fun messing with you. Oh, sorry.
No, it was great.
I pack
No,
light.
I pack light. All right. One scene apiece, Act 1
All right.
remaining.
Oliver, what was his last name?
Tovell.
Oliver Tovell. Okay.
Tovell, I think.
So Marv Silverback has a nice bungalow. He's got one of them.
You're in the Overwater bungalow. I was
Yeah.
hoping that would be the case.
Yeah, he's got one. He's getting prepped for his mission. He pulls out a map that shows like a little location on the beach. He's got photographs of it. He's got a shovel that he assembles together from like pieces that were hidden inside of his suitcase. He's got tape over all the cameras. He's like ready to go. Stops at the door, goes back to his suitcase, rips open a secret panel. There's newspaper clippings, and it's about a crystal skull that went missing 10 years ago. Crystal skull missing. $10 million crystal skull. Nobody knows where it is. He searches through them all again. He's scanning the articles, scanning. Points a finger at the word holder. There's a knock at the door. I'll be right there. Zips it back up, shuts his suitcase, hides the shovel under the bed, brushes his hands off, goes and peeks at the eye hole, sees Veronica Rust and Detective Holder, opens the door.
We're in our swimsuits.
Yep.
Veronica looks very wealthy. Like it's a swimsuit more like that you would see in like a magazine than actually go swimming in.
So it's like a one piece with like a skirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she has like incredibly expensive sunglasses on.
What do you need?
Well, Mr. Silverback, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it came to our attention that you have an overwater bungalow, and see, here's the thing: we were meant to have overwater bungalows. This holder here prefers to sleep above water, and I just like to get what I pay for. So we have a sort of a proposition for you. We have the penthouse suite, the entire top floor of the hotel. It's 36 rooms. It's phenomenal. And we were wondering if you would just be willing to trade rooms with us.
I'm afraid I can't.
Interesting.
Why not?
That's need to know.
Veronica is looking in through the room, and she looks like she's thinking, but she actually, like, with one of her fingers kind of slides a thing on the right side of her sunglasses lens, and the right eye goes kind of like night vision.
Yeah.
So she can see into his room because he's got the windows drawn and everything, so it's dark compared to outside.
Yeah.
And she sees that all the cameras are taped over, and he found, like, there's a row of bugs, like microphone bugs on the table. He found them and took them out and stuff. And then she goes, you're a little paranoid, aren't you, Mr. Silverback?
I'm just responsible.
I can respect that. We had quite a few bugs to remove ourselves.
I've never seen so many.
It's true. Some of them were very blatant.
All right, here's the deal. You can stay in my bungalow, but I'm staying in it too. He looks at Holder intently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would mean a lot.
What?
Silverback, the water. I need the sound of water to sleep.
The left eye of Veronica's glasses informs her that Silverback and Holder's heart rates have increased.
Yeah.
But judging by the looks on their faces, it doesn't seem to be sexual or romantic in nature. And so Veronica just kind of takes note, like, there's something weird going on with you two, especially since what you were saying before.
I have an image flashes in my head of Silverback in a lab coat writing notes. Is it real? Is it fake? I don't know, but it popped into the brain.
He says, Pardon me? He reaches for his head and just to take off a little piece of lint, but then grasps at his skull a little bit and clenches on it, and then just takes his hand back. Had a little fluff on your head.
Excuse me, Mr. Silverback. Were you just palpating Holder's head?
Of course not.
Some lint. Some lint here.
Some lint.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you propose that we just move into this overwater bungalow with you.
By all means.
Are there enough beds?
No.
How many beds are there?
Dibs couch. I run in
Yeah,
slam on the couch.
Afraid that's the only other one.
Holder. All right. Well, it's a start. It's a start.
This floor is probably more comfortable than my bed back home. If you want the couch, I don't mind.
This floor is more comfortable.
Holder, you can take the couch.
And it's like a wooden floor, with the exception of the glass.
Of the glass,
yeah.
With the glasses, I can also see the newspaper clippings and the map of the beach with the thing.
And even the shovel under the bed.
Yeah. And I say, I walk in, and as I pass, I just say, "Planning a dig, Mr. Silverback?"
Mm-hmm. End scene.
All right.
There was no black or white on that one.
Oh.
That was white.
Whose scene was that?
Kyle's.
Yours? Yeah. Nothing, unless you didn't want us to move.
Yeah. Dibs couch. Dibs couch. You can have that.
Yeah, dibs.
No, he wants to be close to Holder.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's
absolutely.
why. Yeah. That was good. That was good for him.
All right.
All right. We are downstairs at the what do you call that? Like a welcoming
lobby?
Orientation.
Orientation.
A lobby?
Oh, for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
convention.
For the convention. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Orientation.
Orientation. We're sitting in the back.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 of us, and one more detective at our table.
And some people are showing up late. Basically, they gave us clues about how to get here on time.
Yeah.
And so, we solved it pretty quickly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you see some
I
other
love that. I
detectives
love
just
that.
showing up a little later.
It's a little cruel. Public room, you see who's the better detective and who isn't by who shows up late.
Well, some things are out of their hands,
I suppose.
mechanical trouble, my car, holding that thing together.
Yeah.
There's a 6'8" bald man who was here before us at some other table in the other corner.
Hey, that guy looks pretty intimidating.
And another table of 3 short women beat us as well.
Jeez, a lot of smart people here, huh?
It's a detective convention.
Some would say the best in the biz.
Probably the top minds in the detection field.
There's also a masked hero at a table.
I'm noticing something strange. I'm seeing almost everyone come in. 80% of these people are wearing suits by Armani, which wouldn't be entirely out of the ordinary, but that seems a little high. It's like they all went shopping at the same store at the same time.
Marv pulls out a little notepad and writes down Armani, puts it back in his jacket.
What was that, Marv?
Just being responsible detective.
You take notes, right, Holder?
Right up here.
Oh, God. Me, I'm always taking notes. She taps her glasses.
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, they're starting.
Thank you for coming. I'm sure the late detectives will be arriving shortly.
Scattered chuckles.
Yep. What's this guy look like?
This guy looks like somebody straight out of the New Founding Fathers in The Purge.
Okay. Keep rolling.
Try again.
Keep rolling.
Corporate,
Oh.
sketchy-looking guy.
Okay.
This guy is like a CEO
Like
of
a Mr. Robot CEO guy.
Evil Corp.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. We have a very special evening planned. Is anyone excited?
The masked hero goes, yeah!
I'm glad you could make it, Thunderball.
Thunderball.
You pulling any collars on the way in?
Hell yeah!
He does the finger guns.
Yeah.
Well, we got something very special this evening. 2-for-1 special on drug addicts. Curtain goes up. 2 drug addicts. Right there, ready to go.
Just standing on the stage?
Just standing, like, shaking. They don't know why they're here.
For what?
They don't know.
Okay.
Oh boy, he's setting it up.
Who wants first crack? And I don't mean that literally.
A bunch of hands go up. All Armanis. All of the Armani suits go up.
Yeah.
We're doing things a little interesting. Tonight, points to him. Run. They're like, what? Run. They hightail it out of the back door. They're gone. Mm-hmm. As you can see, it's been too easy in years past. Too many smart detectives in the room to crack the case. I'll leave you to your own devices. He walks out.
This is very unorthodox. Previous years they have like scavenger hunts and but it's
Like
never
following clues.
been right. It's
This-
never
this-
been a human bounty.
Holder, you gotta understand, this is very...
Holder has his hand on his gun.
No, Holder.
Holder.
It can't be this simple. There's something weird. This is something weird.
All the Armani suits stand up at the exact same time and head out the direction that the drug addicts went.
And they jog in like this really creepy way. You
Yeah,
know, they
yeah.
just jog with their arms close to their bodies.
so the only people not in Armani, the bald big guy, the masked guy, and
Thunderball.
the short women.
Yes.
Where did
And us.
Thunderball run off to?
Thunderball?
Grappling hook.
Yeah. Yeah. But only after Armani suits
Yes.
stood up.
Yep.
He looked around and was like, all right. He grappling hooked through the skylight. Something odd is happening here.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't like it.
No, do I.
Scene.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, you're right. Yeah, that scene was long.
White? The mystery is afoot?
Sure, the mystery is afoot.
So give the white to somebody.
Mystery is afoot. Chase down the drug addicts.
The most dangerous game. Chase down the drug addict. Oh, God. All right, so give the
Okay.
Masked hero. We're setting it up.
hero.
Setting up this world we're living in. The Purge. The Purge meets Watchmen.
Yeah. Just one masked hero. Okay.
And he's such a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that we've been working as a team.
Yeah.
But instead of it's like 35 minutes later, we left the room under the guise of tracking down the drug addicts.
Yeah.
But we zigged instead of zagging. So we, instead of going out of the hotel like most of the other people, and out toward the beach or the forbidden jungle or whatever, off-limits jungle, we approached a utility door, a nondescript, staff-only utility door. And I took a strange device out of my pocket and kind of like plugged it up against the keyhole. And there was like a vzz, and then the door kind of swung open.
Marv takes a note of that.
Yeah, and I put it back in my purse, I guess, because I have a swimsuit on. Oh no, we would have changed for the thing. So yeah,
Sure.
I'm wearing a suit. So we go down into what I believe to be from the blueprints that I was able to scrounge
I
up.
pull out my gun
The camera room.
and cock it.
Hold
Okay.
it.
And I point it at Rust.
Whoa.
I don't like being led down to mysterious basements.
Holder,
What the hell is going on? I find it hard to believe you don't know what this is all about.
I don't know what this is
You've
about.
been here before. I've
not been to this island
and
before.
I know you from somewhere.
Holder, put the gun away. Settle down. None of us have been to this island before. We've just been to the convention before, and I'm telling you, like I said before, this is not how they usually run things. There's not human bait. There's not strange, no, usually they have it's like a fun, cute game that's like a little too easy, you know?
Fun, cute game like hunting people down.
No, that's what we're saying.
That's what we're saying. It's not like that.
It's very different.
Something is up, and that's why instead of hunting their bait, we're looking into what's really going on around here. That's why I hope, judging by the blueprints that I scrounged up before coming here, because never go in unprepared, this should be the surveillance area. Now, we might have to contend with some guards or something like that, but, we're looking into this.
All right, I'll trust you for now, but I'm telling you both one thing. Don't stand behind me.
All right, then go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we go up for...
You go
before
ahead.
you.
Yes.
I'll be behind you.
Okay.
You be behind us. Then.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah,
Yes.
I misunderstood
Okay.
what you meant.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right.
I lean over to Silverback. I write a note in a notepad.
Okay.
And then I tear out the page and I like palm it, sleight of hand, to Marv Silverback.
Mm-hmm.
And it just
When
says,
this happens, I'm lighting up.
He
Okay, yeah,
unravels it.
and it just says like, keep eyes on Holder. Something's up with him. Mention like something about mentions of water tank ? Like damaged past or something like that,
Yeah.
So we walk down this hallway and like every inch of this hotel is pristine, clean, marble, or marble substitutes, but very expensive, wood, great inlays, everything looks amazing. The minute we step into this hallway, it's not unexpected. It's cinder blocks. It's very like utilitarian. But the deeper we go down these stairs, the more, it's actually kind of like wet, like soggy down here. It's a little weird. Like there's like water seeping between cracks in the walls. It seems like we're in a whole other place. It seems like we're in
The upside down.
right. Well, not that bad, but yeah, it seems like we're in like a bunker instead of a hotel. And I say maybe this is not the surveillance room. This doesn't seem right. We've been going downstairs for quite some time. I look at my phone and I have the blueprints on there and I'm like, no, there should have been like one story of stairs and then the surveillance room.
Well,
Here.
you're the PI, hot shot.
Holder, are you all right? You seem to have become upset since the orientation meeting.
Yeah, it's a little tight down here. A lot of water.
Look,
It's just a little tight.
you can go back up if you want. We
No,
can
no.
all go back up
We
if
stick
you're
together. We stick together.
not. All right.
Come on, Holder. Use your head. He knocks on his head, and it does make like a slightly weird noise.
I get another flash of Silverback saying, "Use your head."
Like
Use
echoes.
Use your head.
Yeah.
Use your head.
So we go. I'm like, what? Yeah. So we go down. I switch on night vision again because it's a little dark. You probably take out like a flashlight, right?
Yeah.
So I dim my vision a little then again. And we go down into this dank basement, and there's this door at the end of the hallway, and I test the handle and it's locked. So I do the lock thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, but you stop me actually because you think it might make too much noise,
Okay.
and you take out a little mirror on the end of a telescoping rod, and you just put it under the door so we can see under the door.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, good thinking, old school. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we all kind of like peer around looking at this mirror. And at first we think there are a bunch of men standing in this room. But then we realize that they're all just suits. Like 30 Armani suits just hanging along the wall. Scene.
Nice.
Dude.
End of
Okay.
Act 1.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's do the tilt. So everyone take the
Wait,
dice.
You need to die for that.
Oh, that's probably a success, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll give that to Kyle for the implications of the skull knock. So, so yeah, roll the dice you have in front of yourselves, and then subtract the lower color number out of the higher color number. I
got a white 11 on that one.
Well, dang. I got a white 1. What'd you get?
I
Black
got a black 3.
Okay, so it's you two.
Yeah.
Open up the Fiasco book. Who wants to choose the big category, and who wants to choose the small category for the tilt? The tilt is the all-purpose scene enhancer that can come into play in Act 2.
Ooh, one of them is paranoia. We're doing that.
Okay.
So you pick under paranoia what we're doing.
All right. You've got a 1, a 3, 5s, and a 6. So you can do
1, 3, 5, or 6.
1, 3, 5, or 6.
Dude.
Unless 2 or 4 is really good.
Okay. Number 1. A stranger arrives to settle a score.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I thought
Yes.
immediately. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Uh-huh.
3 was 2 people cross paths and everything changes. 5 was the thing you stole has been stolen. 6 is somebody is watching, waiting for their moment.
Cool.
They already are.
Stranger arrives.
All right, so the tilt
settle
for
the
Act
score.
2, paranoia, a stranger arrives to settle the score. That'll enhance our scenes in Act 2, which is coming up right after this.
I don't know how to feel about it. I hope that time will show.
Act 2 begins now. Marv Silverback.
You know I love flash forwards and skip aheads, but like we need to open this door.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, it was locked. So we need you. We need you to use the unlocking tool.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anyone in there. It's unlocked.
The door swings open, and yes, there are many Armani suits hanging in that room.
Identical. All the same size even.
Mm-hmm. They walk 5 steps in.
These suits are really nice.
Yeah,
That's true.
and a voice is heard from behind the suits.
Wow. First I've seen visitors down here.
Shoot!
Hold her. No. Shoot. No. Hold her.
Reveal yourself.
Hold her.
A very skinny woman in a long red dress walks from behind the suits.
Oh.
Who goes there?
I am Nadia Flamouge.
Why are you down here in the dark?
I produce the suits, of course.
Don't you need a little light? I shine my light over.
She's got cat eyes.
Yeah.
Simply contacts. Do not be afraid.
Why are you down here in the dark in an evening gown wearing cat eye contacts making suits that are clearly Armani suits?
It's lonely. They're not Armani.
Well, they look very much like the Armani suit.
Why, thank you.
Well, good work, I guess.
Do you think I could have one? As you can see, my suit is from Target.
By all means, take as many suits as you want.
Cool. I take a suit.
Hang on.
Marv is scribbling furiously in his
Yeah.
notepad. He's just taking notes and flipping over and taking notes and flipping over.
Yeah. My glasses are constantly recording.
Yeah.
Holder, I don't know about these suits.
It's just a suit, free for the taking. Sorry I don't make $1 million per case, Rust.
Not every case. Some are more.
You know, I gotta feed my dog.
That's true. Is someone watching your dog while you're away?
Yeah.
That's good. Nadia, why are you making all these suits in the dark, in the cold, wet basement of a 5-star resort hotel in an evening gown?
The suits serve a purpose, of course.
And what purpose is that?
I've said all they will allow me to say.
Who's they?
I said all that they will allow me to say.
Are they watching us right now?
Of course, yes. They always are.
I see.
Unless you wear some cat eyes. Harder to track that way.
They track us by the eyes?
Yes, partially. They do listen. They're listening now. Be aware of that.
Won't they be upset that you just told us the cat eyes thing?
No. Oh, yes, that was one of the things. She's gassed. Like a column of gas comes up from the sky, and she just falls down dead.
Check a pulse.
Don't get the gas on you, Holder.
She's gone.
Neurotoxin. By the looks of it.
They're not playing around this year.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Well, hang on. Let me. I have 2 metal bangles on my wrist that appear just like bracelets, but I go like this. I do a punch, and they tap together, and it releases like a ping, like a sonar style. Like it sounds like metallic.
Badass.
Yeah.
Metallic ping, but the ping, and then I look in my glasses and I look down the length of the room, and I can like see the
Got some sonar.
yeah, the waves of the sound.
How many other fancy toys are you hiding?
This is all just standard gear. There's another door down there on the right side behind one of the suits.
Let's go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
They know we're here. They
You
can
want to talk
apparently.
about standard gear? Smith & Wesson. As standard as it gets.
Well, personally, I avoid weapons like that, but
It's a respectable gun.
I have to say I am a little comforted by its presence here today.
After you.
Silverback, you wanna? Should we hit this door?
Yes.
All right.
More. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Holder, his heart rate is escalating wildly. Are you all right?
He'll be fine. He'll get through this.
He'll get through this.
Is there something you're not telling us, Mr. Silverback?
No, to me, this is just a normal procedure.
Normal procedure.
Normal procedure.
Yeah. So Veronica isn't sure she could trust either one of you at this point, but she goes, Marv, why don't you go forward there to the door?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that door is not locked,
Right.
and it's like what's that when it's like pressurized? It's a pressurized door,
yeah.
so it slides this open.
Makes like a thump.
Yep. And it's like an underwater walkway.
I'm not going in there.
It's an underwater elevator, so it actually goes up.
But it's I see. I see.
Because we went down a lot. Yes.
So there's an elevator, a glass elevator,
Glass elevator.
and it's underwater.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not going in there.
I guess I didn't realize we were under the ocean here.
I'm not going.
Holder, we can't afford to lose.
No, we'll just go back the way we came.
There's a sound right when you say that. There's a sound of a door closing and locking in the distance. It seems like they just locked the door.
I run over. Yo, use your fancy stuff here.
I run over
Use
too.
your fancy stuff. Yeah.
I try the tool, and it goes. Zzz. Oh, zzz. It's just grinding out. It's not working.
Yo, what kind of game are you playing
I'm
here?
not playing any kind of game. I'm trapped in here just the same as you.
Marv gets down to Nadia's body, removes her contacts, and puts them in. Let's go.
Well, that's disgusting. That's good thinking. I search her body for anything else, but she doesn't have anything besides a small sewing kit.
Oh, nice.
And I go, well, all right, and I put that in my pocket. Holder, look, I know that you're nervous, but we only have this one way out.
All right, let's get it over with. Let's go.
I have. Look, I use this on perps sometimes if they're being real rowdy. I have a mild sedative I could give you if you're really.
No, gotta keep my wits.
All right, that would be my preference. But your heart is beating like crazy, Holder. Are you all right?
Fully sweating, drenched
Yeah.
in sweat.
Look.
I'm fine. Let's go.
Look, we've all got the things we're afraid of, and just we're here for you, okay? We're here with you.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Yo, push
Okay.
the button. Let's go.
We get in the elevator.
Let's move this thing.
Okay. The elevator goes, welcome
Detective Rust. Welcome, Detective Holder. Going up?
It didn't say your name. Silverback.
He points at his eyes.
Going up?
Going up.
Okay.
Is that our only option, elevator?
No.
No, we're going up. We're
Okay.
going up to the surface. We're going up.
So it goes up. It goes up. Goes to the surface of the beach, basically, and just unloads.
So does it come out of a metal hatch that was buried in the beach?
Yes, it does. Okay, yeah, let's do that, yeah. Sand everywhere.
All right.
I kind of wanted to see what the
I
other
want
options.
to. Yeah, I want to. Holder, how about you get off? We'll meet you back at the bungalow, okay?
Okay.
All right. Marv and I'll go down.
All right.
All right.
Holder,
Yeah.
look at me. You can survive this.
Do I know you?
The elevator door's shut. and it goes back down. into the
End
sand.
scene, end scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, I think that went. I'm taking a white for that.
Yeah.
Silverback.
We're running out of whites. This.
We have 1 white and 4 blacks left, so things aren't gonna go great. Maybe.
Okay. All right. Detective Holder, alone on the beach.
Yeah.
Silverback. Silverback. Where do I know you from?
It connects. Just this lab where they're replacing piece by piece his bone skull with crystal, just like as he's submerged and he's just like shaking, just it's like red water too. It's just
Yeah, he's
disgusting.
in water.
Just piece by piece. Just
There's a sign, and it says, Department of Heroes.
oh my god! A twist on a twist.
Silverback, you son of a bitch.
Just then, a drug addict runs by screaming on the beach, and then right as in front of you comes up to you. He's like, "You gotta help me! You gotta help me, man!" And then is tased.
Oh.
from afar, and then you're not sure what he's swinging from, but the masked hero swings down, going, "Whee!" Scoops the drug addict up under one arm and just goes, "Detective," and then like zip lines back up toward the top of the hotel.
All right. I want some answers. So I get back in the elevator.
Oh,
A second elevator.
Welcome, Detective Holder.
Yeah.
Where did Rust go?
Rust went sideways.
Sideways.
Yes, I go up, down, and sideways.
All right, take me sideways. Let's go sideways.
okay. So the elevator goes down halfway, and then just to go like super uncomfortable. You think the glass is going to break. Just some water leaks through and
Yeah.
sprays you even, but then it just starts to go left. Just,
Out farther into the ocean.
yeah,
Does it stop?
stops.
Okay. All right, get out.
And from a while, like you can see it. It's kind of like just a rock wall
Okay.
that you see ahead of you.
All right, I get out.
Mm-hmm.
And I enter a room. And there's memorabilia everywhere. From hundreds of years of vigilante justice. There's like bandanas. There's a picture of like a masked cowboy in the old West, like thumbs up.
Yes.
There's like 1940s, like masked people catching criminals, just all over throughout the years. Something catches his eye on the wall. He sees a picture dated 1893. A couple doctors. One of the doctors, Marv Silverback,
Oh, black dye.
and scene.
Oh, okay.
You keep that in this act. Okay, so Veronica and Marv have been in this room. They saw the the same posters or pictures that Holder is now seeing. And they are walking down a long hallway, and there are, even though from the outside it looked just like stone, from this side there are windows, and you can see back the way you came into the ocean. And there's like a whale swimming by, so we're like out there, and the elevator moved very quickly and very far, and there are a lot of doors in this hallway, and we have been peeking in using the mirror into each room, and we've seen a few rooms with just kind of like equipment of some kind, unclear. All the doors are locked and my device doesn't work on them. We look under one, and there are a whole bunch of kind of shapeless humanoid figures, nondescript, male, female. They're all just kind of like jelly men.
Ooh.
Standing in perfect rows, organized, and I just look to you and I go, what the hell is this? Some kind of jelly men in here? And then we hear
He takes some notes.
yeah. We hear from the other room the sound from the first room, the sound of just kind of like yelling, screaming. Holder is kind of like, his mind is breaking. He's like screaming and yelling. And then one of the jelly men starts to move.
Ooh.
And goes by the door and gets something. And then I go, hide. And we go down, and there are like occasional like ferns, like plants along the hallway. So we both kind of get behind a fern. Not a great hiding spot. If anyone like turned this way, they would probably see us. The door, instead of swinging open, even though it has a handle, the handle kind of sucks in and the door just drops down through the ground really fast. And then the man, the jelly man, comes out of the door wearing an Armani-style suit. And as he leaves the door, the jelly kind of turns to skin and hair comes out. And then he sprints off down the hallway toward the yelling, the opposite direction of where we're hiding. He doesn't look our way at all, doesn't see us. And then the door comes, and then the handle comes back out. And I just turned to you and I'm like, dude, he put on one of the suits. I think that's Holder yelling. Is that Holder?
Sounds like him.
Silverback! Why?
He's calling out for you.
Why?
We need to go help him.
All right. She takes out two batons from holsters that you've heretofore unseen holsters.
Yeah.
And like spins them around, and they become tonfa. They're like police baton style
Got
of a
it.
thing, but she holds them like tonfa weapons. And she goes, "All right, let's go." And they sprint off down the hallway back toward Holder. And the room is empty. He's gone. No sign of him anywhere. Seen.
Probably should have given you a white one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We only got one left for the final final three scenes. Okay.
Will we have a happy ending or not?
So, we're inspecting the room, right? And
You see that the 1940s memorabilia section, the shotgun case, was busted into and it's missing.
great, great.
And the glass on the frame that had Dr. Silverback in the 1800s is shattered.
Yes.
Like it'd been punched.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But he's still visible.
Yeah.
Veronica notices that this time.
Yeah. I walk by it and notice it out of the corner of my eye and then do a double take. And it looks just like you.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it to myself for now.
Look, this has gotten a little complicated. I see I have some explaining to do.
Yes, you do. Marv, this is you in this photograph.
Yes.
And the date on the bottom of the photograph is in the 1800s, Marv.
Mm-hmm.
Start talking.
I'm a masked vigilante. He pulls out a mask and puts it on. It's got like a little like a golden M on it. And I'm called the man with the magic notebook. The man with the magic notebook.
All right.
I can control anything that I write into my notebook.
Good lord, that's a very impressive power.
It is. However, I like to challenge myself sometimes, and that is why on my free time, I'm sort of a bad crystal skull guy.
Crystal Skull guy?
Yes, I'm a detective. I play a detective who's known to collect crystal skulls. It's the way I get off, you know? Because when I wear this mask, I have to be a good guy.
And so wait, finding crystal skulls
But
is
when
bad?
I take off the mask,
He's like, he kind of like menaces, he like moves toward her, and Veronica's just like,
I can do whatever I want.
interesting. So you're a good guy with the mask and a villain without the mask?
Listen, Veronica, I thought you were in on this. You have incredible stuff.
I just have a lot of money.
Most of us here are superheroes just trying to get our jollies off being normal people.
So, but I've been to the detective convention in the past and it was never about that.
It was. You didn't realize? You didn't know we're all superheroes? Honestly?
I mean, things were kind of strange from time to time, but I never really thought superheroes, that's not a thing. That doesn't exist.
Look around you.
I am. I
It's
have
real.
been.
It's real. Thunderball is not cool. Thunderball just doesn't even put any effort into it.
I thought it was strange that he was here. I've seen him on the news.
He plays a different personality on the island.
Sure.
Oh, he's got the map. He plays a different personality on the island for sure.
All right.
But yeah, this is basically an excuse for us to act like normal people. However, the jelly people, I don't know. I do not know.
You don't know about the jelly people.
I'm telling you.
What about Nadia Flumage?
Yeah, I hired her to make suits for everybody that I can control in my magic notebook.
But
I have Armani suit written in here, and then all I have to do is just like make them freeze, you know, and they'll all stop.
okay, but the jelly person just put on an Armani suit. Can you
Yes.
tell us do you know where he is?
No, I don't have magic tracking powers. I have a magic notebook.
Well, tell him to bring Holder back out here then.
Okay. So he writes in this magic notebook for the jelly Armani suit man to bring Holder back.
Which he does?
Yeah, I got a white die. It totally does.
So the jelly suit man drags Holder
Yes.
back into the room
Yeah.
by his collar. Mm-hmm. And are you wearing an Armani suit now?
Yeah,
you
he
put
still
it
had
on.
it. Yeah.
But just the white
The-
shirt part.
Yeah.
Rolled
Oh,
up sleeves,
yeah.
ties disheveled.
Yeah. Do you have the jacket on?
No jacket.
Okay.
He still does have the shotgun though,
Got
out of
some
ammo.
blood-
Yeah.
Yeah, got
Out
some
of ammo.
blood on me.
Yeah.
And some jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The jelly man is missing like
Right.
a fifth of his head.
Yeah,
Sick.
he's
Yes.
been shot for sure.
Yeah.
Jelly Man drags you back over and just kind of like deposits you on the ground in front of us. Yeah, and you're pretty out of it.
Detective Holder, it's good to meet you. Peels off the mask. The one skull I never got. And scene.
Okay. Flashback.
Yes.
Whoa.
Flashback. Detective Holder, young, idealistic, broke.
That's the name of the episode.
Sees an ad in the paper. Ever wanted to be a superhero?
Oh.
Sign up for a free trial where we can give you the power to change your dreams. I like the sound of that. I go down to the station and I see Marv Silverback. He's the one organizing this whole thing. Yeah, I'm here for the ad in the paper. You said something about becoming superheroes. I would love to be a superhero. My dad didn't have any abilities, but he was just he was an honest man, and raised me on his own, and I want to be like him.
You do not need abilities to be a superhero. Trust me. Sometimes just about the right equipment.
Okay. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Is there any kind of compensation for this? Will I get paid? I figured if I get the abilities, the payday will come later. Mm-hmm. But I'm just trying to feed my dog.
In the good you do for others.
All right. Well, I'm ready to. What do I just strap in somewhere, or is there some kind of chair?
Cut to he's strapped in a chair.
The tank is filling with water.
Yeah.
Yo, this water's gonna stop, right? Yo, I know who Joe Rogan is, but he's never fully submerged, is he?
It gets right to your bottom lip. It's still rising.
All right. Okay. Sure.
You will survive this. You will survive this.
Oh yeah. Water's above your head.
Yeah, and he sees a sign about the superhero lab or whatever. Yeah.
And the chair starts like injecting me with.
You're struggling so hard against the restraints that your wrists start bleeding. The water starts turning red.
Time lapse.
Yep.
Just tests, non-stop. Like flashing lights, like loud noises, solitary confinement, the whole thing. Spotlight. All black room. All I see are the reflective glasses that Silverback is wearing. Just see these eyes in the darkness.
How do you feel?
Ready for your orders, Silverback. Ready for your orders, Silverback.
He starts like shaking. Something's wrong.
Ready for your orders, Silverback.
Flexes and breaks the chains. He's too strong. I told you not to make him this strong.
Silverback, give me your orders.
He's too strong.
What are your orders?
Stand down.
What are your orders?
He just like punches through a wall.
Give me the orders.
But he's running away.
Tell me what to do.
They're chasing after.
I need to know what to do. Silverback.
Back to the present.
I wake up. It all comes back.
Yeah.
What do I do, Silverback? Tell me what to do.
You need to help me to figure out what to do about these goo people.
I remember my strength. I get up, snap the goo's neck out.
And that's the only way to kill him.
Yeah.
It actually just like goes into liquid at that point.
just water immediately. Just a suit on the ground covered in goo.
I said, tell me what to do, Silverback.
Kill the goo!
Kill all dead.
Of them! Kill all of the goo!
I run down the hallway and see. Manchurian candidate times like 10.
Yeah. Okay, so Veronica.
I remember my strength.
So it's immediately thereafter. Holder runs down, doesn't even open the door to the hallway, just smashes through it, and is running. Yeah, screaming. Yeah, goo people, running toward the goo people room.
Yeah.
And then Veronica just goes, Jesus Christ, Silverback. She reaches into her purse and pushes a button, and then the purse, in a weird like jerky kind of motion, wraps itself around her hips, and then a full red suit just goes up her whole body, and covers her the bottom half of her face with a mask, but she still has the glasses on. They're part of the thing, and then little arms come up from the shoulders and lift her hair back and tie it into a ponytail for her, and then they go back down. And she goes, "You really have a way of screwing things up, you know." There's a what would her name be? Okay, so then there's a on the back of her shirt, there's a V and then a nail that looks like that fills out the V into like an N kind of shape. And so you recognize her now as a hero called the Velvet Nail. And
The Velvet Nail
the very same.
puts his mask back on. So you were playing dumb.
Of course I was. You think I don't know why I'm here?
So do you know about the goo?
I don't know
Who's
about
the goo? I don't know. I've never seen anyone who could do goo.
I've never seen it either. I thought you knew and were playing dumb. But then this kid just woke up as some kind of superhuman killing machine.
He's my bad.
Have you been doing tests again?
Yeah, not as me, not as the man with the magic notebook. No.
Sure.
But
as
yes,
Silverback,
as
you
my alter
screaming
ego.
Silverback.
Yes.
I figured it was your normal. But,
Silverback does some bad things.
right. Sure. Fine. But here's the thing. I didn't know that you've been alive for more than 100 years, Silverback.
Yeah. I basically, what I do is I write stuff in my notebook like skin, don't deteriorate, mind, stick with it.
Yeah.
Heart, keep pumping. It works.
I wish I had that notebook. All right, but okay. There are a couple of things that aren't adding up, okay? You hired Nadia Flumage to make the suits.
Yes.
That makes sense. Not clear why the goo people have access to these suits. Also...
Oh, I wanted everybody in this island wearing suits, so I gave away those suits for free.
Okay, well that explains my next point, that most of the people were wearing these suits at the original orientation meeting.
Those fools.
Right. Okay. So the only people you don't have control over on this island...
Thunderball!
Thunderball, those 3 short women who I've never seen before, and Big Jack.
I expect they're the Yo-Yo sisters.
That makes sense.
They're the same height,
They're all
and
the
there's
same
3 of
height,
them.
right.
They're barely hiding it.
Probably them. Big Jack,
Yes,
he's a
obviously Big
friend of
Jack,
mine.
yeah.
he's no problem. But what still remains in question here is who is Oliver Tovell, who took our rooms away from us, and what happened to Igor, the guy who's supposedly been alive for hundreds of years and runs this place.
I keep them alive. I love this.
You keep him alive?
I love doing this once a year. This is the best.
But they've never held it on the island before. What made him want to do it here this year? This is another.
I assume it's got to do. I assume it's got to do with all these cool tunnels.
We're right.
I think there's cool traps around in the jungle and stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe the goo people are part of that.
Wait a second. Oliver Tovell. If you rearrange those letters, that spells Velatio.
It more or less does, yes. Wait, you mean the Velatio?
He's back. He probably wants to kill us all.
All the lights go out.
And you just hear a siren go off. Just screaming.
Velatio Vero.
Yeah, Velatio Vero.
The most dastardly villain ever. I thought he was dead.
You see a scene of the Yo-Yo sisters using their yo-yos to try to defend themselves from a swarm of goo people.
Yeah. Holder is like tearing goo people apart. Big Jack is like punching dudes with these giant fists that come out of his hand.
Thunderball is like,
Yeah, he's turning into lightning and like bouncing around the
And he
room.
still has one of the drug addicts. by the side.
Yeah. The drug addict loving it. But then the sirens are going off, and this is like the room behind us. The giant walls had opened up, and we see this scene taking place. And I guess we've been out of the loop this whole time. And then I go, look up there. And there's like a portal style like observation lounge above this giant room. It's like the danger room from X-Men.
Nice.
Like all these people in here, and there's just a single man wearing a red suit, looking down. And I go, that's Velatio Vero. I recognize him anywhere. I thought the coalition put him away 35 years ago. He looks the same.
They had to have. And he's not wearing one of my suits.
No.
What kind of suit is that? Can you recognize it? I can't recognize that. It looks custom.
Yeah, it's custom. I've never seen anything like it. Maybe it's part of his outfit. I don't know.
We gotta go stop him.
Oh no! Look who he has behind him. There's a man who is probably in his 60s. Doesn't look decrepit or anything, but he's sitting in a wheelchair and he has like a gag in his mouth. And I'm like, that's Igor.
How could he? Igor is off limits.
That's true.
We gotta go back up. Come on.
But does the elevator go up there? It came from the other direction, right?
He writes in his notebook, elevator, take us there.
Okay. The elevator busts up through the ground. Yeah. The room starts leaking.
Yeah. You're right, it's like falling apart.
Maybe a little rash, but okay.
This will work.
We get in the elevator.
They turn and walk away.
Welcome,
Igor.
Veronica Rust.
Igor and Velascio Vero. The elevator, I just say, how specific of an order did you give this thing? And before you can answer, the elevator just goes and just blasts forward and shatters us through the window of the observation lounge.
And then I'm standing there because I threw it.
Oh.
Get him!
The elevator, incidentally, crushes Igor against the wall. Oh no! There's blood everywhere.
I told you to live forever, damn it! I told you!
And a few body parts, like his head, half crushed. He's like in it, and he goes, "I'm not dead. Oh God, why won't I die?" And then Velascio Vero just turns to us as the elevator like opens and falls apart and like falls onto the ground and explodes. And Velascio Vero says, somebody want to do him?
Time's up.
Velascio. I put my arms out and the tonfas have electrified blades that come out of them.
The hologram disappears.
No!
And then Holder just starts beating up on the man with the magic notebook.
Yeah,
Stop
he,
this!
like, jumped up here.
Stop it! I can't override. He's
The
like,
whole place, just water's coming in.
Yeah.
Totally collapse.
he loses his pen. He's just like, no!
Yeah, the water is coming down.
The whole place falling apart.
And then a man in a silver sequined suit lunges through the water and picks us all up and swims us all back out, drags us onto the beach, and we kind of like come to. I'm like, who is that? And then he tips his silver sequined hat and just says, "Ma'am," and I go, "That's the stranger. He just saved us." And then I pass out as he dives back into the ocean to go back for the Yo-Yo Sisters and Big Jack and everybody.
The end.
The end.
That's great.
Yeah.
The stranger.
That's the stranger.
Stranger's great.
Sequin silver.
The best hero.
Yeah. What a weird. It's tough with 3 people because it goes by so fast. Okay.
It's my best roll ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Loved it.
I got a
loved it,
black
Kyle.
6.
Oh, I meant dice roll.
Oh, nice. No, I loved your character.
Yeah, your character. Everything. Okay, so now we do the aftermath, wherein we roll the dice we have accumulated over the whole thingamabob, and then we read on a little chart what happens to us, and we do a little epilogue. Okay, so Kyle, what'd you get, Marv Silverback?
White 14.
Whoa, fan-fucking-tastic. It's fat times ahead, safe and secure. That thing that would make your life better? Oh, you got it, absolutely. And then some. And then some more. Enjoy it.
Shoot, I don't want to override Holder. So, he's on the job again. You see him tracking down a crystal skull, He's like
Silverback, yeah.
yeah, as Silverback. It's Silverback who gets everything he wants. You see him tracking down a silver skull.
Bad, kind of.
Oh, he's very bad. Yeah. You see him like stab a guy in the stomach to get it. You know, it's just like some guy was like loading it into his car. Like it was at an auction, right?
Yeah, he bought it. This guy bought it.
He could have like stolen it from the auction. You know what I mean? Could have zipped in overnight, but instead he follows the guy to his car.
Just stabs him in a parking garage.
Yep. And then
Like way too many times.
takes the skull and just smiles.
Nice.
That's it?
That's it.
Just back to
He
it.
got another skull.
All right.
Black 9.
Okay. Nothing to write home about. Back to where you started. Maybe sore and broke, just like yesterday and tomorrow. You probably learned something, though, like how to do it right next time. Next time.
Holder's at home
On the houseboat?
on the houseboat,
His dog's fine.
feeding his dog.
Yeah.
He's broke.
Yeah. Chose to feed the dog instead of himself.
And he opens the paper and he sees an ad. He sees an ad about being a superhero. And he nods his head.
So he lost his memories again. Oh my god, that's great. I got a black 6. Pathetic. You'll suffer. Oh dear God, will you suffer? And everyone will know of your malfeasance, your stupidity, your lack of common sense and decency. You're probably going to be locked up too. Jeez. Okay. So Oliver. Velatio Vero.
Oh yeah. Great evil.
Right, who's just a
Who's
great
just a
evil.
hologram.
Yeah, who wasn't even on the island. Just set up all these things to go wrong. Like we were day one. It all fell apart day one. He wasn't even expecting it to fall apart that fast.
Yeah.
He organized this secret superhero convention years ago, planning ahead for the year that it would make everything go. He would make everything go wrong, and all the superheroes that ever fought against him would be in one place at the same time, and so he could get rid of all of them.
Because he knows they have a darkness. He
Right,
saw it.
right.
He knows the heroes have a darkness. Yeah.
And so icing on the cake for him was to the public. It was never specified exactly, but there was some kind of like debacle that happened at this island resort. A bunch of people died. A bunch of like superheroes died in this thing. The stranger couldn't save everybody.
Oh.
But it was blamed on the Velvet Nail, and her true identity was revealed as Detective Veronica Rust.
No.
And so like she got arrested. A lot of her assets were seized. A lot of bad stuff happened. She did retain her lawyers, so after a couple of years, she was able to like get enough sway and prove enough that she got out. But the damage has been done. Like people don't respect the Velvet Nail anymore. They don't want to hire her for detective work, and she doesn't have nearly as much money as she used to. And yeah, so the last we see her, she's in an airport. And she walks up to the table and says, "Yeah, I do one-way ticket to Seattle." In the end,
Ooh.
Nice.
like her only friends.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Great. Well, that was not horror really, kind of just like kind of superhero-y, weirdy
Sci-fi.
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 But I loved it.
Sci-fi horror.
Thank you again to let me get the phone out so I say your name right. Thank you again to our person who submitted this, which was Chris Tappan, Tappan. Death on Paradise Island, very cool, very
I'm sure
fun.
Chris assumed it would go that way.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you introduced the crystal skulls thing, I was like, all right. I was a little surprised we didn't go aliens. I'm kind of glad. But that's Fiasconauts. We do this every month. It goes out the last Friday of every month. We have a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching and listening to it. If you're a patron on Patreon at patreon.com/easyallies, you get this early. By early, I mean like the second I upload it, you get to see it, and then it goes out Friday, public for everybody else. This Friday, it'll go out a little earlier. because of other cool things happening on Friday.
Because I want to hog Friday.
He wants to hog that Friday. Maybe I'll put it out Thursday night. public.
Hogue Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been Fiasconauts. Check out easyallies.com, Patreon, all that. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Huber. And we will see you next month, last Friday of the month, for another crazy Fiasconauts. Bye-bye.
Happy Halloween!